Hey everyone, Movie Worm back again with another review, and this is going to be for the Netflix original, The Dig, and this is directed by Simon Stone, starring Ralph Fiennes, Carey Mulligan and Lily James. Now this tells the story of an archaeologist who is hired to dig up these large burial mounds by a Suffolk landowner at a rural estate. It's here that they find a fascinating capture. Now this is based on true events, and to be honest, it's a pretty nice tale to follow. It's very simple and easy to watch. The plot synopsis that I just gave you there is pretty much the whole story. It doesn't really bring anything special or new to the table, but if you like historical stories, there might be something for you here. Now the movie does try to bring in a few interesting dynamics into the story. Now this really happened in the weeks leading up to World War II, and they try to bring that into the movie as best as possible, but there's just nowhere for it to go. I mean, there's a fighter pilot who crashes into this field at one point, and we don't really hear anything about that event after it. It's just kind of like it happened for the sake of it. Now there is a love story going on towards the second half of the movie with two side characters played by Johnny Flynn and Lily James. I've got to be honest, I found this more interesting and felt more invested in this little love story than the actual main plot of The Dig. And Lily James, by the way, was the standout performer of this film. I thought she was absolutely excellent. To be honest though, the whole cast was pretty spot on. No one really let the side down here at all. I mean, it was all very well acted across the board. The Ralph Fiennes, you know what you're going to get from me. He always gives a good performance, doesn't he, no matter what movie he's in. So he was pretty good as the main star of this film, and to be honest, I really connected with his character, and it's nice to see the real life Basil Brown getting a lot more acknowledgement these days as well. And for a film that pretty much takes place in the middle of a big field, 90% of it anyway, I thought this looked really nice on the eyes. The cinematography here was great. Everything looked really nice, and it felt like I was in 1939. However, 1939, on the flip side, can kind of look pretty dull at times, can't it? Let's be honest. And that does bring me on to my next point. And that point being is that the movie is dull. Look, The Dig has a very slow start. I was kind of finding it hard to get into the film. And admittedly, it does pick up and gather a little bit of pace and get better as it goes on. But I was pretty damn bored during most of this film, I'm not going to lie. And sometimes a movie being boring is actually worse than a movie being bad. And I was just watching this going, oh yeah. So, how long's left? Now, I think The Dig is really going to depend on your taste in movies. My fiance really liked this film. But for me, I just didn't fancy it at all, I'm not going to lie. But I have to try and see through genre preferences now that I'm reviewing lots of movies on the channel, and I want to try and expand my movie knowledge. But I just feel like this didn't connect with me like it will to some other people. Now, along with the positives, there are some really nice heartfelt moments in The Dig with a lovely score that feels very fitting. It's just a shame that I was bored for long patches of this movie. However, I will say that there is one moment where the character is buried in a big mound of mud, and that was a pretty damn tense moment. I'm just going to go ahead and rate this film now. I'm going to give The Dig a 5.5 out of 10. Look, I feel like there might be people out there who will like this movie a lot more than I did, and it might be up your street. It's just something I'm probably never going to return to, in all honesty. Okay, at the end of these reviews, I always like to leave a little fun fact. Now, a fun fact for The Dig is that Nicole Kidman and Cate Blanchett were almost cast as the character of Edith Pretty until Carey Mulligan was. Okay guys, hope you all enjoyed this review. Got a lot more reviews coming, lots more videos, and if you want to subscribe, it's up to yourself. What did you think of The Dig? Leave it down below, and I will reply to every single one of you, I promise. Take it all easy, guys. I'll see you all next video.